Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Sandler with Shell Creative and Searchie Success. And today I'm so excited to have Amy Barg, one of my friends, members, and clients. And Amy is a coach and membership owner of Women Growing on Purpose. And so without further ado, Amy, just tell us a little bit about who you serve, what you do, and all about you and your business.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. I'm excited to get to do this. I am a coach, speaker, trainer with the John Maxwell team, and I have my own independent business. And so part of that business is my membership community, Women Growing on Purpose. And this is really for women who are facing some kind of life transition, and they know they want to go from living by default, which is just doing without thinking, to living by design, by growing on purpose. So this journey started for me after I went through a really difficult divorce, and I have just found the power there is in personal growth and definitely in community. And so, yeah, I launched this community a year ago, and it's going strong.
Wow. But you've been coaching people for a while. The membership piece is just new.
Yes, exactly. Right. So yes, I started my business. It's been almost 7 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And so I've done a lot of coaching, keynote speaking, training with teams. I've worked with small teams when they're wanting to do things like, how do we up-level our leadership or improve our communication? So I have lots and lots of tools and things that I use with those kind of folks. And then I now have a membership community too.
Mm-hmm. So what led you to Searchie and the whole Searchie world?
Yeah, so being part of Tribe with Stu McLaren, obviously, when he announced this last, I think it was December, I thought, you know what, I think I want to check this out, because I had a membership site hosted on a different platform, and it was, I'll just say, challenging, kind of a nightmare. And so when it looked like this was going to be so simple and beautiful, I said, you know what, I'm interested. So I jumped in right away, went through all the training, and realized pretty quickly that even though I knew a lot about web and, back end of websites, because I had done that in my former life, I needed some hand-holding. And so got connected with Michelle here. And I'm trying to remember exactly how that happened. And honestly, I don't even remember. But
I don't know. I think you might have put out a call in the Searchie group or something.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, I think, and I might have answered, and I was like, sure, I'll help you. I don't remember exactly what it was for, but
well, anyway, it was amazing. And so then I went through Michelle's Hub Up workshop, and in literally, it was less than a week, I had the whole thing up and running, which was great because I was kind of under a time crunch because I was launching my membership, opening the cart again. And I'd been telling my women, oh, we're going to have this new site. I'm like, I've got to get it done. And Michelle and that workshop made it happen. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. So, okay. So show us, pull up your screen and show us your hub.
All right.
I love this hub. This hub.
Okay.
One of the things I love about this hub is that it's very personal, because it's got your own flowers from your garden in it.
It does.
And I love that. I'm a gardener, so I love that aspect of your hub. So
thank you. Yes, actually, what you see right here, those peonies grow in my yard every year. And so that was the picture that was sort of like the impetus for having this be my kind of symbol for Women Growing on Purpose, which Michelle helped me to create. So this is the homepage of the hub. And right here, they click and they get a little tour of everything that's on the site. And then just yesterday, Michelle helped me to create this new component, which is all of the modules that I've now created can be listened to like on a podcast. And so it's that simple for them to click there and subscribe. And that way they'll have those modules right with them on their phone. They could listen at any point. So I just announced that.
I love that, because it's like another benefit that you're providing to your members. One other thing that you can do for them to help them consume the content. It's just, leveling up your membership in yet another way and providing more value to them. And just with a click of a button, bam, it's there. I love it.
Yeah. And so I had a meeting with some of them last night and was telling them about this, and they were just like, wow, that's amazing. So
So
super excited.
cool.
I know
So
to roll that
cool.
out. So then these next two sections are all of the ways that my members consume content. And this is, everything that they would need. So our content modules are here. We have Zoom sharing calls twice a month, and I record those and then put those here for anybody who wasn't able to be there live. I have a midweek mindset, which this
I
is a
love
cool
this too.
thing
I love this too.
that Michelle helped me to create. So I send a meme out once a week on Wednesday, just to kind of keep whatever the topic is that we have discussed sort of top of mind. And so they can go in here and see it. But then we have figured out, Michelle showed me how to do this. I can have all of these like in kind of just a page where they can go through and see all of the different things that we've had over the last several months. So I love that because it has it all right there in one place. So I thought that was a really cool.
Yeah, and some of those flowers too are, again, flowers from your garden, and you figured out
Yes, they
how
are.
to use Canva and integrate these beautiful flowers from your garden into your little memes, and that's so cool too. It makes it very personal, and that's really cool.
Yeah, and thanks for saying that. So the one right here at the 1st of June, that was one of my zinnias that I planted from seed. And then one over here, this is a hibiscus that I have growing. And I will say, when I first started doing the midweek mindsets, I was just taking the memes from other places. But Michelle showed me how in Canva that I could create these for myself. So it's been really fun because now I can take some of my own, like this right here, that's my gazebo out in my backyard.
Yeah.
So to be able to take those kinds of pictures and then create my own memes around that in Canva has just been amazing.
Cool.
So yeah, big shout out to Michelle for showing me how to do that.
Neat.
So, okay, now if I just go back to home, will that take me back where I want to go?
Yep.
Okay. So then I have bonuses that I do from time to time. In our community, we have a chat. It's called Group Me Chat, and people can access this via this site or also on their phone. The calendar is another really cool thing.
And I want to put a plug on that, by the way, because you use that in lieu of Facebook.
I do.
A lot of people have been contacting me and asking me, and you see it a lot in the Searchie Facebook group too. People who don't want to be on Facebook. What can I do? How can I integrate that with Searchie? And so you use GroupMe, and all you do is just link straight to it, and your people can access it right from the hub, which is super easy.
Yeah, it really is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you on the
No, that's fine. I probably should have gone back to that. So then this is the calendar that she showed me how I could do this right in Google. And so now I can put the things in here and people can click right here and they can see, oh, there's our calls. Here's when the midweek mindset comes out. Here's when the content is delivered. So that has just been super helpful to have that little piece right there on the site. And then these are just, update your credit card, contact me. This is another cool thing that in this particular section, I, from time to time, survey my members. And so this was our 1-year survey that we did just recently. And this takes them to another screen where they can just click and fill out the survey. This one is through bucket.io. And it's really slick because you see, I can use the same colors, the same pictures, create my survey. They take it right here. And then I can go and, collect that information. So it makes it really easy because it's right there on the page and I just can refer them back to it.
That's great.
And the next section is our growth stories. So I interviewed 6 of my women when I launched in February and recorded those interviews via Restream, and then was able to take that link from Restream, which I had on Facebook, and then put it right here so people can go. Obviously this is me, but if you click here, then it goes to the interview that I did with these two gals on each of those nights. So that's been really a neat thing that people can go here and hear the actual stories from women in our group.
Yeah, and their successes. And so again, you're sort of reinforcing, that people are making progress in your membership, and, people can see that and witness that, and, it's reinforcing all of that, which is awesome.
Yes. And, or did I not do it right? Okay, well, wait a minute. There we go.
Yeah, just back home there, right?
Well, that's what I did, but then it took me back.
We have to get that link right. We got to fix that link, I guess.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
We'll do that later. So
Okay.
you can also go back to the
okay, let's go back here.
or click on the Women Growing on Purpose logo up in the top left corner. That always takes you back home too.
And then this, I have a special section for my founding members. So these are the gals who joined right away last July, and they're the only ones that see, those content modules, those Zoom sharing calls, their special bonuses, those kinds of things. And then finally, and this was a really slick addition to my hub, I have a course now called Growing on Purpose Academy, which is 9 different modules, and it lives right here. So I can tag people if they just want to take the course, but they don't want to be part of the membership. Mm-hmm. And then this is all they would see is just the Academy. Mm-hmm. And I'll also put in another plug here because Michelle helped me figure out how to do this lovely little graphic here so that all of my modules look beautiful. So the first 3 are sitting like this, and then you'll see, or 4, the rest of them are in, I guess that would be a call to action grid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it just makes it look really smooth and sleek on the page. Mm-hmm. And then once they click into it and they click on a module, they'll notice that, oh, there's 5 different lessons in this mm-hmm. module. Mm-hmm. And then I always have an application video at the end. And once they click to, listen to the lesson, then up here in the corner, you'll see there are the attachments so they can download the handouts that go right along with that particular module.
Awesome.
So that has been great because it was one of those things where I wasn't exactly sure, okay, how can I have a course on my hub, but not let them see everything else? And through the magic of tagging, I was able to do that.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's such an up level from what I had before with what I was doing in my membership.
Yeah. So what advice do you have for someone who's just getting started in Searchie?
I would say it will be such an amazing journey, and you definitely want to jump in and do it. There are so many different things that you can do with Searchie. Mm-hmm. And really, especially if you've got somebody like Michelle that can, walk you through it. Oh my word, you'll just be amazed at the things that you'll be able to figure out that you can do. Mm-hmm. and to get creative with it. So one of the things that I love to tell people is that, we feel most comfortable when things are certain, but we actually feel most alive when they're not. Mm-hmm. So if you're feeling a little bit of like, oh, I'm uncomfortable starting into this, you need to celebrate that, because that means you're getting ready to grow. So it is all good and you should go for it.
That's awesome. Okay. So what do you have special going on that you can tell our audience about right now? What's going on in your business?
My word.
A lot.
Yeah.
Allow a little time for a plug. What do you have going on? I know personally that you have stuff going on. So tell our audience about the cool things you have. Mm-hmm.
So always on my website at amybarg.com, I have what I call my blind spot glasses handout. And it's a free download that gives you information on, these are some things that might be keeping me stuck in my own growth and my life. And then right now I'm in the big middle of my launch for my Women Growing on Purpose membership. So the cart is open like now, mm-hmm. and will be for another week. So that's super exciting because I'm really looking forward to bringing new women into the group who just know that there's more for them and they really do want to grow. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what's going on.
Don't you have some specials too for people who join like in the next few days? Like I promise I'm getting this video out like ASAP for you. So if people join your membership in the next couple of days, don't they get some cool stuff?
They do. They really do. So for people who join between now and Friday night, August 13th at midnight, I have two special bonuses. One is that you would have complete access to the Growing on Purpose Academy. So that would be a part of what you get in the membership. And normally I sell that for $197 on my website all the time. So that's a great bonus. And then the other thing that I'm offering is a communication impact report that's based on the DISC personality profiles, but it's all about your communication style. So since all of us communicate pretty much every day, it is super practical, and it's a report that you complete online, and then it gives you sort of, what kind of a communicator you are, tips for how to do better at communicating, and really important tips for how to communicate with those people that like get on your last nerve. So I usually sell that for $197.
That's like $400 in savings.
It is
just for signing up between now and tomorrow. So
it is
awesome.
It's a great deal. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any last words in closing as we wrap all this up?
I really just think I would say, if you're thinking at all about possibly jumping in and trying Searchie, do it, because you will learn so much in the process, not only about Searchie, but also about yourself. Because when we do things that we are maybe a little bit not sure of, that really is when we can start to grow ourselves. And I'm all about growth. So that would be my advice. Do it now.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Amy, for taking the time to do this, showing off your beautiful hub. And as I always say, people, just get started with Searchie. And if you have any questions, if you ever need anything, reach out and let me know. Happy to help. Always here for you. The community, Searchie community is amazing. As you know, Amy just taking the time. All of us are always here for you. And but just get going, just get started. So have an awesome day. Thank you again, Amy, and take care, everybody. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.